So, welcome to the first official video on my channel called Phil's Journey. So I am Phil, I'm 36 years today, and on this channel I will simply share what I do in my daily life that leads to a happy and fulfilled life. And this will incorporate the stuff that I learned over the last 15 years, the solutions that I found that really lead, for me, that really lead to happiness and a fulfilled life. Because that wasn't always like this. I was a very happy child. I loved life. But when I turned 14, maybe 12, 14, 16, life became quite difficult. I became very unhappy when I was alone, not when I was around people, but when I was alone, I was confused in a way, I was lost in a way, I was unhappy. I didn't know what profession is the right one for me. I didn't really know which people are my people, so I started to disconnect. I was always around people, but internally I felt disconnected. And so I tried a lot of stuff. I tried to find solutions. I studied business engineering. I became a product manager. I worked for a big American company as a product manager. Then I built my own business for 2 years. Then I became an airline pilot, or I did pilot school to become an airline pilot. Then I had my own business again, and during all those this time I just always felt that there has to be more to life. I didn't give up trying new things that finally would feel good, where I would finally feel aligned and happy and really truly alive and free and in peace. So I didn't give up looking for solutions, and I really just didn't find any solutions here in this society. So I somehow entered this path of shamanism, plant medicine, spirituality, but lived spirituality, not some kind of theory, not some kind of religion or so, just really stuff that truly makes you happy. Today I can, from the bottom of my heart, say that I am so much more happy than I used to be. I feel so much more alive. I feel so much more excited. I feel so much more present. And I don't need this plant medicine stuff anymore. I still do it every couple of months, but I don't need it anymore. I have a lot of tools that I can do in daily life that leads to the same thing, that leads to a fulfilled life, full of happiness, full of peace, full of connection. Which brings me, well, first of all, to the goal. I wanted to say, which brings me to my first project in a minute. But first of all, the goal of this channel really is, first of all, for myself, to visualize, track, and celebrate growth. I got to realize how important that is. So this is why I do this channel, for myself. But if I can inspire someone to just bring little changes or big changes, positive changes to their lives, then that makes me obviously even more happy. And if I can offer help or guidance to anyone who is interested, who also maybe is in the same place where I was, then I'm super happy to help. So this is the goal of the channel. And since I'm starting now sharing what I do, I would love to start with the first project, which I call the Place of Connection. So it's going to happen here. That's the place where I'm going to build a little place to live for myself, very connected to nature, beautiful energies around here. And it's a place where I live for 2 or 3 months, just temporarily, where I can do all the things that I learned are important for my happiness in a beautiful surrounding. But not only for me, the goal is also to invite people to come here and do the same stuff with me. Because really, literally, I know that my happiness will be so much amplified if I can share it and if we can do stuff together. And it's all about learning also. So I want to share what I learned, but I also want to learn from people. So I'm inviting people to come here to do the stuff with me. And so that's the project. That's the first project. It started quite some months ago. I got all the permissions of the local council, of the farmer, of the owner of this forest here. So, and the goal is to start in a week. This is the first video, many more to follow. Welcome to Phil's Journey. I love to have you here.